Hello everybody, and welcome to something. So we're going to do something very silly about the Earth being destroyed. Now, it might be fake, get people to avoid it, like our internet is, but could it? Now, we're going to use this whole video to theorize, would this actually be possible? React through everything in this video, because we need to be prepared if it does happen. Now, I don't know how much this gets because I do not care enough subscribers. This will be premiered straight away because this is a serious topic. The YouTuber we are watching is called AstroKobi. You can sub to him. He will be in there, and I will link the video in the description. If this doesn't happen, we need to be prepared by 2025 if this is the case. So, that's going on there. There's like 1, 2. There's an alien we're going to talk. Let's do some space. And so much more. There's stuff about this and that could about it, so if there's so much, then it is a serious topic. It just recently came out, so we're doing it in time. I was going to do a game teams, but I decided to do this because this is serious. In case this does get lots of views, then I need to do. Anyway, let's go and react and theorize if this is good.
In 1859, the British astronomer Richard Carrington was looking at the sun observing sunspots when he noticed a flash of bright light coming from the sun.
That's not good.
Which lasted about 5 minutes. This turned out to be the most intense solar storm in history, the Carrington event. The sun shot a huge amount of its hot plasma at the Earth, which caused mass destruction.
Oh my god.
Gold miners in the Rocky Mountains woke up at 1 a.m. thinking the sun
1 a.m. in the morning? Jeez. That's not good.
Had risen because the aurora was so bright. Telegraph systems across the world were working without being connected to the power at all. They were just running off the insane amount of current caused by the event. Messages from New York to Pittsburgh.
Luckily, they did not have electric grids this time. Now we have lots of electric, like everything's run.
Were sent without any electricity. The terrifying thing is, these events are not rare.
What?
And I mean seriously not rare. Aurora was seen.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. At least it's not something to do with SLG.
In all around the world, and even though you might typically expect to only see aurora in places like Iceland or Finland, the event was so extreme that aurora could be seen even here in Australia.
Wait, you live in Australia? Jeez, I thought Australia YouTuber. Anyway.
Australia. The local newspaper from this region on September 7th, 1859 even wrote, "Most of our readers saw last week for 3 nights, commencing after sunset."
It's a newspaper, really. But if this is true, then yeah, we've got warning to do.
And lighting up the heavens with a gorgeous hue of red, the southern aurora. Back in 2012, a solar superstorm as big as the Carrington event narrowly missed the Earth by just 12 days. And these events come in cycles. Every
That was lucky.
11 years, the sun's magnetic field completely flips, which causes a ton of solar activity. And we're entering the next solar maximum right now.
So it's in 2025, okay.
So the real question is, what would happen if the Carrington event happened again today? Because in the modern age, everything relies on electricity. The lights in
That's what I was going to say. My light's on, so that's good. But
our homes, the phones in our hands, and even now, many of our cars are dependent
if you want to use a Tesla,
on electricity. So how would we recover if the world's energy grid was knocked offline for multiple years?
What?
These events emit an unfathomable amount of energy. The Carrington flare carried 4 by 10 to the power of 32 ergs of energy. This is
That's not good.
roughly equivalent to 700
Nuclear bombs? And a nuclear bomb can destroy the whole country. I don't think he'll destroy. I don't think he'll just destroy electric.
Billion nuclear bombs the size of Little Boy, the Hiroshima bomb. A 2013 study estimated that the electrical outages caused by a Carrington-level event would cost 2.6.
Hold on. Never mind. Hold on. How much would that be in? How much would that be in? At the end of the video.
Dollars for the North American power industry alone. There would be global blackouts lasting years. No lights anywhere.
Actually, I'm in it now. Take a photo of it just so I can. I can't really find data. I'm definitely admit it's a lot and probably most of the world's money.
Power industry alone. There would be global blackouts lasting years. No lights anywhere in the world for the first time in centuries. I mean, call me selfish, but can you imagine the view everyone would have of the stars at night?
No.
This blackout would happen because the event would damage these extremely high voltage transformers that
Makes sense.
are insanely difficult to replace. But what about our activities in space? What would something like this do to satellites, rockets, telescopes? If it did occur while people were working on the moon base as planned by NASA, it would cause huge problems for them because this kind of radiation is not kind to the human body.
Yeah, like I said it when he said that.
Satellites that orbit really high above the Earth are in big danger too. These satellites are smashed with high energy particles easily damaged. And the scary thing is, most of these high orbit satellites control our communications and GPS. I mean, stuff.
Good. Then he can tell if somebody's way about unlikely that could happen. Wait, I didn't have an idea. That could happen. Yep, I'm gonna work on that.
Link has already lost $50 million worth of satellites to
50 million a year. That is odd.
geomagnetic storms. What scares me even more is the Carrington event, which is the biggest solar storm in recorded history, is actually relatively small compared to older events. Scientists were able to look at the tree rings in ancient forests like this one and measure carbon-14 atoms in each ring. Spikes in the carbon-14 atoms suggest a super flare occurred in that year. And they found huge spikes in the years 774
Oh no.
and 994. And for these events to be found in the tree rings, they would have had to have been massive, maybe 10 times or even 100 times big.
Maybe that. Okay. Help me if that's a theory about maybe instead of an asteroid, that could be what knocks out.
Than the Carrington event. So why do these crazy events keep happening, and why do I think we're entering the most dangerous period for solar activity of the entire decade? Well, just like the seasons, the sun actually has cycles. Every 11 years, the sun's magnetic field flips, causing
Every 11, okay.
increase in solar activity. During these maximums, the sun is extremely active, regularly emitting CMEs. Our current cycle started back in 2019, and it will reach its maximum in the year 2025. We still don't fully understand.
That's not. If it was in 2019, it wouldn't be. That'd be 6 years, right? Yeah.
These cycles, and we are always learning more. But there is one thing that is for certain: we need to be prepared for 2025.
I agree.
Well, I guess the ultimate question is, what can we actually do to protect ourselves? And it all starts with detecting it, to give everyone as much warning as possible. Using the SOHO spacecraft, we are constantly looking for these ejections of mass to see if they are aimed at us. And when we do see one heading for us, we can calculate when it will arrive. And based on the speed, this normally gives us around 12 to 48 hours worth of warning. time is
12 to 48, so if, okay, I said I'm only 13, so I'm not that good at maths, but, so, what was the thing you gave?
projections of mass to see if they are aimed at us. And when we do see one heading for us, we can calculate when it will arrive. And based on the speed, this normally gives us around 12 to 48 hours worth.
That should be enough. With the direct devices, what everybody now has for, radios, I would recommend. Oh, I've seen this video already. I'm supposed to be doing this again for obvious reasons. One of them is to make people aware. And this is one of the things that I'm definitely going to be saying. He says about using, what is it? Tin foil around. Now, we need the things hidden, and we also need them off. You probably would need to find a way to wrap fully off, turn everything off, and make sure the whole power thing is off, with something wrapped around so that doesn't get destroyed. Maybe something that's way tinfoil. Make something that could be sure blast like that. You just need to get a test ground, right? Yeah. But that's not my thing. After you do that, you can put that around, and that could be in prepare if there's something happen like that again. Then we get told we will need, everybody will need tin foil. So, no, if you don't think conspiracies, no. Wrap everything small in there. Unplug everything. Turn off everything. Really just turn off everything. Probably unplug as well. And I think the main unplug from where the switches are. This means I'll leave you to a lot of problems after because reason. Now there will probably be homeless people destroyed, and everybody will have to stay inside in that 12 to 48 currents. It will definitely not be a thing of timing. So if it does it, depending on how long it lasts, I just recommend sleeping under a cold cover. Making something during that, because it's still give you enough time. With what you have, what would be just get lots of tin foil, be honest. Wrap yourself in wrap it something like your bed or something in tin foil. By that, you could just wrap everything. Just wrap yourself in tin foil. Might make some destruction all, but the covers should do something, and it should stop the whole thing, and we can go back to our normal life. Not worry about it, and that is my theory about it. It's just plenty of time.
This time is precious, so everyone needs to act quickly.
That will okay. I'm British, and British government will need to act quickly as well. Not make a fool of. I don't need you. Wait, I will call it Australia's. Anyway, that might be a sign of it as well. But our government in Britain does need to act fast, because there's a whole thing going on, and yeah, if not, news is on that next, because believe me, our government is not that bad. I've been arguing about who's it. They thought what he's like as our Prime Minister, who and I can't see already, so I'm not sure for you people to help. And we might get more interested, probably. Anyway, do that. We are one the person in charge or somebody else does it. We should by then hopefully have a new one. If not, then if other houses change their policies because of obvious reasons. I'm not lying when I say I want the policies changed. And I don't want to lie, so you can trust me. Not trust, but in the way I'm saying this, if this does. We do need every government to be prepared and stop the rivalries. But I don't care because they can die, they deserve that. Especially because they've been following. The people who've not been following, then yes, they deserve. The others, I don't think so. If that is the case, YouTubers upload videos quick because, I don't know, or on any social platform or so long that they need to quickly upload that video. People do it. They do what they say. Hopefully they get ready for the cuts, and that should be fine.
Governments need to sound alarms and order all energy grids.
If a government is sorted by then, what if not? Yeah, we're going to be made a fool of. Anyway,
to be shut down and disconnected. Everyone will need to disconnect their electronics and wrap their phones and other small electronics in.
hold on, I'll be back. I'm just taking something. Okay, how my TV is only one plug. Yeah, that should be fine. If we do have to go about one and then plug over there, I need to I don't want to turn it off. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine.
Tin foil to prevent them from being fried. Satellites will be put into safety mode to protect them.
If that is safe, or there'll be more hounds, or you guys say dollars, because I've seen most of my thing is America, so not my country, but yeah.
Damaged. If everything is done quickly, we will be able to reconnect the grid and start everything back up. Hospitals and other emergency services require electricity, and
Okay, hospitals definitely might have a problem. If my nan doesn't need, then that'll be safe. And if my nan isn't outside, my nan is in hospital, stuff is going on. My nan is not doing well. I know that sure. Was a good time when it was good, but that's not anymore. And it's just gonna keep having air, if you get what I mean, oxygen. It wouldn't be on the machine, and the machine will probably be fine if not. So hopefully my nan is sorted out by then, because if it's to do with hospitals, then my nan definitely will die.
under these conditions, they simply can't have access to the power that they need. So people would likely die as a result of it. Your car would probably...
So that might make me lose my nan. And I don't say love all the time, but people I definitely love is my family and my pet. I'll never use for use.
Probably be okay, but many of the electronic components would be completely
Tesla, they need to sort like ours.
The screens, the charging ports, and the reversing cameras would all probably be destroyed.
Not mirrors, because it means the windows would be destroyed.
Aren't insanely high, but the danger is definitely...
View. Not insanely high, but the danger is definitely above.
Some scientists believe that there is a 12% chance we will be hit by a Carrington-level event in the next 10 years.
Wait, so instead of 2025, it could be 2032? And that'll be when I am 23. Oh, please say that's not it. And if this is my birthday, that was the 31st. this.
We're about to enter the most dangerous period, the solar maximum. If there was an asteroid heading for the Earth...
Okay, now I think about it, because we've had asteroids on Earth before. It might not be the asteroid. I think about it very slowly. It might have been that maximum thing. That could have potentially been the one that knocked out all the dinosaurs. Maybe this is gonna happen. All of us get destroyed. We get claimed as dinosaurs. Because some dinosaurs think it's been around. They might think we're cavemen. And the whole world will restart again. They'll find tunnels this time of us YouTubers. All other YouTubers. And they see when they started. They see the subs they've gained and lost. And all those YouTubers, those famous, Linda, PewDiePie, others, they will, McCreamy, all those will probably be wiped out. If we don't act fast, that could potentially be the case. Because a motor core can explode. And explosions can lead to death. So maybe that could be the case. Maybe the whole world gets destroyed by this thing. That brings lots of questions and theories in my head. What could be the case? Matter of fact, if you're watching that video or this video, please can you do a theory on this?
Everyone will be going crazy, but these things are quiet. Solar...
Yeah, we really need to act fast. I'm saying it seriously.
Strike in the darkness and pose a...
Darkness? Like dark now? Like, do you mean the night time?
threat to the entire globe. It's not a matter of if one hits us, but when. And when it
does, we might be doomed. Who knows? Maybe there'll be countries without electric who do not see this video or that video. If so, then that's definitely going to be a big problem. Yeah.
we need to be prepared.
Peloton, this is my jam.
God. Okay, did this video just get out of my soul? Because I had to edit a whole act out of this video. God, this is me hard. God damn this. Why did this have to lead to this? Yes. This is a serious topic. We don't need ads to this. Yes. Okay, so after all we've learned, the sun here could potentially do, if we hear what the man says, what he says, what AstroKobi says, if I can find what he said, right here.
Need to sound alarms and order all energy grids to be shut down and disconnected. Everyone will need to disconnect their electronics and wrap their phones and other small electronics in tin foil to prevent them from being fried. Satellites will be put into safety mode to protect them from being damaged. If everything is done quickly, we will be able to reconnect.
We'll be able to reconnect and get this done. If not, that could be another cause of more history done. Who knows? Maybe they find our electric easily next humans. Maybe 21st century, like the alphabet, A, B, C, D, so. Like the alphabet, we might be the last generation. Because yeah, but I need to stop making dark jokes. What I'm trying to say is we might be the last generation of this whole thing. If this is not done quickly, because explosions could happen around the globe. It could lead to an explosion. Maybe there could be some people who survived Some people who know a bit about electronics who could do it. Hopefully it's not as all of us children do. We probably need adults because adults know more than us lots of the time. But if that is the case, then we might have to do it. We might have to find resources and everything, stuff from scratch. Go through all the times again besides different people. Besides you have different people. We have to go through all the salts and all that until we're back to what we are today. YouTubers, we probably wiped out existence. And we might be. That might also be the thing that leads to robots. Some survivors might even make robots. And every dead body, they bring their mind to the robot. And it just means there'll be another place in the story, there'll be a new robot made. The time of the knowledge of robots. Now, do I think that might be crazy at the end? I seriously don't know. We definitely need to be careful because this strike could be anytime soon, and I thought of doing this reaction instead because maybe tomorrow my reaction is, but I think we are definitely in danger. We have very lost. We might lose everything. Anyway, thanks AstroKobi for doing this, but I'm being serious. I'm not making this as a joke. As much I make like my series coming up very soon, another weird like do that again. I'm definitely think this might lead to a lot of problems, and maybe a new generation. That makes me hope I'm not, because reasons. That makes me hope I'm not in that generation, because reasons, and I didn't get custody on this hype. And they will say, I might stuff. Anyway, thank you for making this video, AstroKobi. This is a dark topic to definitely go about. And let me think, what is my business about? And history might not talk about science because it's a dreadful thing, then we know how that is with people. So anyway, thank you for making this, and hopefully people are aware of this. Hopefully governments with this, and share. Go to straight away. Go to AstroKobi. Watch this whole video without me talking it, for obvious reasons, and share it to everybody you know, or who has electronics. If that is the case, then maybe we can be saved. So, credit to AstroKobi for doing this video. This is definitely a video that is dark. It's a dark truth of our reality. You know, no, I'm not thinking that very wise again. Close. Besides the obvious thing. Anyway, thank you for making this. Have a good day and don't be scared of what might happen. I'm definitely gonna make this as a situation in my life, because I do think I will leave this on Minecraft role for obvious reasons. This had electric infinities and all that. Thank you and bye bye, because we might be doomed.